Cleopatra VII. Philopator, the last active pharaoh of ancient Egypt, continues to captivate our imaginations. Born in 69 BC, she ascended to the throne at 18, ruling Egypt for almost 3 decades. Cleopatra's reign marked the final chapter of the Ptolemaic Kingdom, founded by Ptolemy I, renowned for her intelligence, charm, and political acumen. She was a skilled diplomat and a shrewd strategist. Cleopatra learned to speak Egyptian, endearing herself to her people, her life intertwined with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. These relationships were deeply political and crucial for Egypt. This essay delves into her life, unraveling myths and shedding light on her reign. Cleopatra VII was born into the Ptolemaic dynasty, a family known for its internal power struggles. Her father, Ptolemy XII Auletes, ruled Egypt with an iron fist, but his reign was marked by instability and rebellion. Upon his death in 51 BC, Cleopatra, at the age of 18, ascended to the throne alongside her 10-year-old brother, Ptolemy XIII, as co-rulers. However, their joint reign was short-lived. Power struggles ensued, and Cleopatra was soon forced to flee Egypt, seeking refuge in Rome. Meanwhile, Julius Caesar, a rising star in Roman politics, arrived in Alexandria, Egypt, pursuing his rival Pompey the Great. Cleopatra saw an opportunity to regain her throne and allied herself with Caesar. Legend has it that she had herself smuggled into his presence, rolled up in a carpet. Caesar was captivated by Cleopatra's intelligence, charm, and ambition. He supported her claim to the throne and helped her defeat her brother's forces in the Battle of the Nile in 47 BC. Cleopatra regained her throne and ruled Egypt with her younger brother Ptolemy XIV, who died a few years later under mysterious circumstances, possibly poisoned on Cleopatra's orders. Cleopatra's relationship with Julius Caesar was a complex blend of politics and passion. While their affair produced a son, Caesarion, it was more than a love story. It was a strategic alliance that brought stability to Egypt and expanded Caesar's influence in the East. Cleopatra was a shrewd politician who understood the importance of securing Roman support for her kingdom. She used her intelligence, charm, and influence to cultivate a strong relationship with Caesar, becoming his mistress and political ally. Caesar, in turn, was impressed by Cleopatra's intellect and her ability to govern. He recognized the strategic importance of Egypt as a breadbasket for Rome and saw Cleopatra as a valuable ally in the region. Their relationship, however, was met with disapproval in Rome. Caesar's enemies viewed it as a scandal and a sign of his growing ambition and lust for power. Despite the controversy, their alliance endured, and Cleopatra benefited greatly from Caesar's support, securing her grip on the Egyptian throne. After Caesar's assassination in 44 BC, Cleopatra found herself once again in a precarious position. The Roman Republic was plunged into civil war, and Egypt's future hung in the balance. It was during this tumultuous period that Cleopatra encountered Mark Antony, one of Caesar's most trusted lieutenants and a key contender for power in Rome. Their first encounter took place in Tarsus in 41 BC. Cleopatra, determined to secure Antony's support, sailed up the Cydnus River in a lavish barge, presenting herself as the goddess Aphrodite. Antony, known for his love of luxury and spectacle, was captivated. Like Caesar before him, Antony was drawn to Cleopatra's intelligence, charm, and power. They became lovers and political allies, forming a formidable partnership that would shape the course of history in the Eastern Mediterranean. Their affair, however, was not without its complications. Antony was already married to Octavia Minor, the sister of his rival, Octavian. Section 5. Ruling Egypt in a time of turmoil. Cleopatra's political acumen. Throughout her reign, Cleopatra demonstrated remarkable political acumen, skillfully navigating the treacherous waters of Roman politics. She understood the importance of alliances and was not afraid to use her charm and intelligence to secure them. Cleopatra was a shrewd diplomat and a brilliant strategist. She played a dangerous game, aligning herself with powerful Roman leaders like Caesar and Antony to protect her kingdom's interests. She understood that Egypt's survival depended on maintaining a delicate balance between Roman influence and Egyptian autonomy. Cleopatra was also a capable administrator. She implemented economic reforms, promoted trade, and oversaw ambitious building projects. She was deeply involved in religious affairs, presenting herself as the embodiment of the goddess Isis, further legitimizing her rule and connecting with her people. Her reign saw a period of relative stability and prosperity for Egypt, despite the constant threat of Roman encroachment. Cleopatra's ability to maintain her grip on power in such turbulent times is a testament to her political genius. Separating fact from fiction about Cleopatra. Cleopatra's life has been romanticized, leading to myths and misconceptions. One enduring myth is her unparalleled beauty used to seduce powerful men. Her power stemmed from intellect, political acumen, and diplomatic skills. Roman sources discredited her political achievements by focusing on her beauty. Cleopatra was a strong, independent queen who ruled Egypt. She commanded armies, negotiated treaties, and made strategic decisions. Section 7. Cleopatra's final stand, the end of an era. Mark Antony's alliance with Cleopatra and their open defiance of Octavian ultimately led to their downfall. Octavian, Caesar's adopted son and heir, used Antony's relationship with Cleopatra as propaganda, portraying him as a traitor bewitched by a foreign queen. In 31 BC, Octavian declared war on Antony and Cleopatra. The conflict culminated in the Battle of Actium, a naval engagement off the coast of Greece. Antony and Cleopatra's forces were defeated, and they were forced to flee back to Egypt. With Octavian's armies closing in, Antony, believing Cleopatra to be dead, fell on his sword. Cleopatra, seeking to negotiate with Octavian, but realizing that she could not sway him, chose to end her own life rather than be paraded through Rome as a captive. According to legend, Cleopatra died by allowing an asp, a venomous Egyptian cobra, to bite her. With her death in 30 BC, at the age of 39, the Ptolemaic dynasty came to an end and Egypt fell under Roman rule. Section 8. The enduring legacy of Cleopatra, from ancient Egypt to modern times. Cleopatra's reign marked the end of an era for ancient Egypt. Her death symbolized the fall of one of the greatest civilizations in history to the rising power of Rome. However, her legacy as the last pharaoh of Egypt continues to fascinate and inspire. Cleopatra was a remarkable figure who left an indelible mark on history. She was a skilled diplomat, a shrewd politician, and a capable ruler who fought tirelessly to protect her kingdom from Roman domination. Although her efforts to preserve Egypt's independence ultimately failed, her story continues to resonate with people around the world. She is remembered as a symbol of female power, a queen who dared to challenge the might of Rome. Cleopatra's story serves as a reminder of the complexities of power, the allure of ambition, and the enduring power of human resilience in the face of overwhelming odds. Section 9. Cleopatra in popular culture. The Queen on stage and screen. Cleopatra's life and reign have been a source of inspiration for countless works of art, literature, and film throughout history. Her story has been told and retold, often with dramatic embellishments and romanticized interpretations. From Shakespeare's tragic play, Antony and Cleopatra, to the lavish Hollywood epics starring Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton, Cleopatra has captivated audiences for centuries. These portrayals, while often historically inaccurate, reflect our enduring fascination with this iconic queen. Cleopatra's image has been used to sell everything from cigarettes to perfume, further cementing her status as a pop culture icon. Her story continues to be told and reimagined, ensuring that her legacy will endure for generations to come. Section 10. Conclusion. The Undying Allure of Cleopatra. Cleopatra VII, the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt, was a woman of extraordinary intelligence, ambition, and courage. She ruled during a time of great upheaval and uncertainty, skillfully navigating the treacherous waters of Roman politics to protect her kingdom. Her relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, while often romanticized, were strategic alliances formed to safeguard Egypt's interests. Though her efforts to preserve her kingdom's independence ultimately failed, her legacy as a shrewd ruler, a skilled diplomat, and a symbol of female power continues to inspire. Cleopatra's story reminds us that history is not merely a collection of names and dates, but a tapestry woven with the threads of human ambition, love, betrayal, and resilience. Her enduring appeal lies in her ability to transcend time, reminding us of the complexities of power, the allure of ambition, and the enduring spirit of humanity in the face of adversity.